Story is from when I was in high school. I was in grade 12 and I had been planning to go to university and I had been planning to go with my boyfriend, and I was looking forward to working out with him and to seeing him every day. His name was Shay. Um, he was my first boyfriend really, and like him and I dated for about 3 years. So basically, after about a month of me living in the city, it was our anniversary / my birthday, and I had been going to the gym with him, and I had really hurt my back. I had hurt my back doing a deadlift with about 50 pounds, and I had been bending my back like this while I was doing it because I didn't have him telling me how to do it. I didn't know how to do it properly, and he told me that was one of the best ways for me to lose weight, but didn't really show me how to do it. So I did it, and then I would literally, it felt like I was crippled. Like, I was so upset because he was pressuring me to lose weight, and I really wanted to lose weight because I wanted us to stay together, right? And it was really hard on me because I really loved him and I really wanted to be with him, but we weren't doing very well together. But the worst part of it was when I got injured, and he didn't believe that I was injured. It was terrible because like I would lay in bed all day, and the only way to get rid of the pain of my back was to drink, or to drink and then go for a walk and then sleep. So basically it was about August 7th, 2011, and I was really, really upset. I had just graduated, was looking forward to university, and I had injured my back and I didn't know if I was going to be able to walk without it hurting again, right? So I told him that it was so painful that I couldn't go to the gym anymore, and that was when things got worse between us, and he didn't believe me. He thought I was fat, and I was literally about 200 pounds. So I was about 40 pounds lighter than I was at the start of this journey 7 days ago. And he just thought I was fat and lazy. I had got a scholarship, and he was upset about that too. He was upset that I didn't have to work the summer after I finished high school. I just got to relax and enjoy my time. But then, like I said, I hurt myself, and he was working, and like I said, he thought I was just lazy and I didn't want to go. So on my birthday, he didn't want to take me out for my birthday. I basically had to pay for it. I remember the worst. It was the worst. We went to Sports on Tap by Prairieland Park, and he met this girl, Renee, came up to us, and he was like trying to hit on her at my birthday, and I was so mad at him. And then at the end he was like, "Can I have your debit card so that at least I can look like I paid for it?" And I said to him, "If you want to pay for it, you go and you pay for it. You're not going to go hit on a girl on my birthday and then pretend like you're some good boyfriend." Like, what a joke, right? And the worst part was that she was just this skinny little girl who just was in short shorts, and like her boobs were hanging out, and she was hitting on my boyfriend in front of me on my birthday, right? Like, I was just right pissed off about it. So after that situation had happened, it was our anniversary, and I just want to check the time. It was our anniversary, and he kept backing out of it. He had bought He had won actually tickets on at Christmas time to go to the Bessborough Hotel, and he basically kept backing out of going. And then about August 11th, I told him, I'm going with or without you, because we need to use it, and because I'm not going to wait for you to be happy and enjoy myself, you know? And so basically he told me that no, I'm coming with you. So we came there and we got the night for free and we swam and whatever. And he basically told me, if this weekend goes well, then I'll stay with you. But if it doesn't, then I'm breaking up with you. And that was the first time I realized just how cruel someone could be. That was when I realized that he was like the worst for me, very toxic for me, because of the fact that he didn't trust me and he didn't seem interested, and he hit on a girl, and then he didn't want to go on our anniversary together. But the worst part is that he expected me to sleep with him, even if we didn't stay together. That was like part of his agreement to stay with me, was that I had to sleep with him and do all the work, which I had to do all the work all the time anyway. I was the one driving up to the city when I didn't live there, 2 hours, sometimes 2 hours back. I was the one paying for all the meals. I was the one paying for everything all the time. And on the birthday thing as well, he ended up paying for it because he didn't want to look like a total jerk on my birthday. But it was like $12, like it was a joke. So basically the worst part was that he expected me to sleep with him with an injured back. And my back was so bad. And okay, so I did, whatever. And then we were driving home and we went to this computer store or whatever he wanted to go. And by the way, we used my car all the time. He would never use his car or pay for gas or anything. So we were driving my car, and he drives us to the computer store, and he tells me, like, when we get back to the dorm, it's over. And I was like, well, then give me my keys, you can walk back. Like, I was at this point so upset and angry at him, like I started screaming at him because he told me that he had planned to break up with me at my grad. He just wanted to wait until I moved into the shitty dorms that he lived in before he broke up with me, so that I would be stuck in the same situation that he was in, because there were brand new dorms beside the dorm I was living in, and Seeger Wheeler was like the oldest set. It was cheap, but because I had a scholarship, I could have been in the nicer dorms for no cost, right? And I was just right pissed off because they had already paid for it and everything. So I basically, we went back to the dorms that we both lived in, and I had to live there for a year, and I still saw him when there were fire alarms. I saw him when there were all types of like alarms and different events that I had to see him at. And the worst part was seeing him at school. So the reason that I'm telling you this story is not to ream him out or to make him look bad, but it's the reason why I got so committed to exercise. When he broke up with me, I was devastated. I had an injured back, no boyfriend, going to my first year with no clue on what classes to take or anything. So I walked daily, 2 to 3 times a day around the campus. I walked and I drank and I ate little. I wasn't very hungry after the breakup, so I ate very minimally. I would sleep 12-hour days this was the first month before I went back to school. and I just wasn't doing that well. And then I woke up on September 1st, and I had lost a significant amount of weight. Like, it was probably 40 or 50 pounds. And I looked at myself and I said, wow, 1 month of misery, and I achieved this. And yes, losing 50 pounds in 1 month was extremely tough on my body, but it was the push I needed to finally feel better about myself. I ate very minimally, and I drank, and I walked. So I exercised like a crazy amount. And when my back started to feel better again, I felt amazing. And it was funny because I ended up seeing Shay, and he tried to give me a hug and was trying to get back together with me after I lost all that weight, because he saw that I put in the work and that I wasn't lazy, but I had injured myself. I was telling the truth. I guess I needed that extra push of, you're alone, you gotta do something for yourself to make yourself feel better. So it was incredible for me because I had found a job as well, part-time. So I was a pump attendant, which gave me a lot of exercise, as well as being out in the cold helps you lose a lot of weight. So I basically maintained that weight for about a year, and then in my second year of university, I probably gained about 10 pounds. Like, I didn't gain very much at all in university. I lost a bunch before I went in, and then even gaining 10 pounds didn't look like much at all, because I was about 170, 160, and then it was just really great because other boys, came around, and I met other people, and I dated other people, and I met Dan, and if you guys have watched any of those other videos, him and I, our bond was really close, and to this day, I have nothing bad to say about Dan. We had our fights, but at the end of the day, he would sit with me, he would hold me, he would hug me. Even if I had to force him to hug me, he would still hug me and make me feel at home. He always made me feel like his place was our place, and not putting material items before me ever. I just wanted to say, if Shay is watching this video, that I have a book that you're published in, that with this story included in it, and I have just your first name, but anyone that knows me will know that it's you. If you I'll just go with her. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Thanks for watching my workout, and check out my next scale day in 7 days, and check out my workout videos for the rest of the week. On my other channel, I'm going to have a Sephora haul, a tea haul, as well as a bunny haul. And you'll know more about that if you watch it. Love you guys. Have a great night. Bye.